All right, welcome back. And this time around, we have one or two things to share with you guys. Most especially the 26th man that Thomas Tuchel released. A lot of people have been saying a lot of things, especially fans in the UK.
Controversy.
The controversy is much, saying that the people he called are not the people he's supposed to call, that he missed some players. He's supposed to call this particular one, and he's not supposed to call this one. Now, we are here to give our own
2 cents.
About this England list. Let's start with the goalkeeper position. As usual, Pickford, Henderson, Trafford is not a bad one.
Yeah.
It's a good one. The goalkeeper option is not a bad one. Now, going to the defense area now, Reece James, I'm surprised. James is there, but definitely James is supposed to be there.
He has to be there.
Funny enough, James is the only Chelsea player that was called.
I think it's fair. It's fair.
Then we have Livramento, we have McGay, we have Konsa, we have John Stones, Quensa, Nico Riley, Dambon, Jed Spence. Now, I'll bring out 2 players that people have been really debating on.
Yeah.
John Stones over Harry Maguire and Spence over Alexander-Arnold. Let's start with that. Do you think he made a good choice?
Okay, I think for the issue of John Stones and Harry Maguire, I think it's just a thing of preference for the coach. You know, see, the truth of the matter is that when you are picking a team for a national tournament, or let me say the World Cup like this, there will be some players that you're not able. It's just 26 players you can pick.
Exactly.
And normally England gets a lot of players. I knew this is going to come out, but the way I'm seeing Thomas Tuchel, I see him as a coach who is just trying to do something different. New.
Not the usual, not the most expected.
Yes, it's not like England has always been this team where you always have individual brilliant players who are always picked for major tournaments, but at the end of the day, they achieve nothing. When last did England win the Euros or even the World Cup? But
so you think they will go far with this?
I think the coach first of all knows what he's doing. So if the only issue I have is, I'm just talking about this John Stones matter. John Stones has been out for long this season, and he just came back. So why picking him ahead of Maguire? And apart from the John Stones, let's say you want to get John Stones because of his experience.
Yeah,
people like Ezri Konsa, for example, and even the Quansah of Liverpool and the Quansah of Aston Villa. I don't see the need for them to be in that squad. You understand? Now, because you also have to put the performance they've had, the players have had this season. Maguire has not been all that bad this season.
And he has been fantastic.
Yes, he has not been all that bad. I think for me, in as much as the coach wants to do something different, he should have brought in Maguire for his performances this season. Not because he wants to just bring Maguire because Maguire has always been there, has always been at England. No. You should bring him because he performed well. You should not, because yes, why he did not pick Palmer? Because Palmer did not perform well. Why did not pick Foden? Foden did not perform well. We all understand that. But when a player does well, you should pick him.
So you would have preferred Maguire over Stones, right?
Yes, because Stones is coming back from injury.
Then Spence.
Spence has been good this season, to be honest with you. He has been very, very active. Even in the international breaks, he has been very active. I've been watching some England games. But he's still nowhere near the level of Alexander-Arnold. And that brings me to the point that I said, it seems like Tuchel was trying to do something different. He wants to make this England squad not about anybody. I think he doesn't want any player that will come in with so much ego or who will not be coachable. You understand? So for me, I don't know. I feel like it's a bad idea in my opinion to drop Alexander-Arnold because you still need that prowess, that passing prowess. But Spence has been also fantastic this season. So,
all right, let's go to the midfield. We have Declan Rice as usual.
Yeah.
We have Elliot Henderson as usual. Elliot Henderson has been fantastic this season. You can't take that away.
Of Nottingham Forest, right?
Of Nottingham Forest, yes. Jude Bellingham, Jordan Henderson, Morgan Rogers, Kobe Maino, Which of these players you preferred, you would have loved Thomas Tuchel to replace for Gibbs White? Because I believe Morgan Gibbs White is supposed to be on this.
Exactly. And for me, the player would be simply Jordan Henderson. In as much as he's a legend for Liverpool, not for England anyways. He's a legend, and he has always been there for the England national team. But I don't think picking him at this point, if Thomas Tuchel was trying to beat with young players, just like I've said, he shouldn't pick Jordan Henderson. Gibbs White has been better this season. He has been fantastic this season. And I don't know, where is Henderson even play for currently? I think he's maybe Saudi. I'm not really sure, but I don't know why you would pick Henderson ahead of Gibbs White. It just looks...
Even Jude Bellingham has not been fantastic.
Jude Bellingham also, there's a big question mark. And if you talk about Bellingham's...
Bellingham, I just think is maybe PRO.
The PRO, yes. The fact that they play for Madrid and the PRO on the player himself. Let's not forget that in a way too, I will not blame him for not taking Palmer. But if he also
what is Palmer going to do there? Waiting Palmer, waiting Palmer. They go.
Now the same thing we talk about for Bellingham now. At the same thing we talk about Bellingham.
Palmer,
Bellingham not really played anything this season, but you not go deny the fact say Bellingham gets one ability where we say okay, you are playing at the World Cup. If he activates, that's one thing about talented players.
Palmer go activate.
Why not? That is the more reason that if I'm a coach, I will pick him. But I'm not saying that Thomas Tuchel did he did bad by not taking Palmer, because somebody else did better than him this season and deserve that spot. I even feel say Gerald Bowen not to date yourself, he did somehow.
Now that boy ran and they thought say make Chelsea go sign. Try.
So for the case of Gibbs White, I think he really deserves to be in the squad ahead of Jordan Henderson.
Also, congratulations to Noni Madueke for making the England squad. Ebere Chieze, Bukayo Saka,
Arsenal team.
All right, pushing further, let's talk about Chelsea. We heard that, according to ESPN Brazil journalist Bruno Andrade, he said that Chelsea has already made Thiago Silva an offer to become part of the club's wider structure once he decides to retire. The plan would see Thiago Silva working as part of the Chelsea general coaching staff. I guess this was one of the things that we were talking about. Man. We always wanted him to be.
I just did surprised you. He doesn't do like
at least somebody like him, John Terry. I'm even shocked that they don't want to include John Terry. See, guy, we need winners around our team.
Do you know why I'm even surprised? I'm surprised that even at this point, the Chelsea owners have decided to do all of this. Like the reforming, or should I say, the rehabilitation of Chelsea is looking like everywhere that they touch everywhere. They touch everywhere. I'm surprised that as stubborn as these owners were last season, they could really listen.
Funny enough, the Club World Cup really deceived them.
I said it here. The only reason why Chelsea is in this state is because we won the Club World Cup. If we did not win, I'm sure maybe someone like Antonio Maresca wouldn't have been sure of his job, or they would have put more pressure, or they would have changed some things. So bringing Thiago Silva into the team is a very, very fantastic approach. First of all, you are bringing a legend, someone who loves the club, someone who can instill the winning mentality, and someone who the defenders, the center backs can take lessons from, can learn from. Imagine Thiago Silva, you have Thiago Silva, Xabi Alonso in the training ground. Then just like he said, imagine John Terry still coming. Come on, man.
Winners.
Now the race. The mentality already will be set.
They say defense and goalkeeping win you trophy. Imagine you having to.
These are the things we'll be crying for. These owners. These are things we'll be shouting on them for. But it's good that they are listening now.
And the way Thiago Silva is connected to Chelsea is something that I'm still trying to understand. This man played for AC Milan for a mini season, played for PSG in a mini season, but in all, the connection he has for Chelsea is unbeatable.
When he has to come to do with Chelsea, I think Chelsea fans are very. I said something here. If Chelsea fans hate you, they will hate you to the end. And if they like you, they will like you to the end.
Yes.
they can climb the mountains for you. And that's why most of all these players, when they have played different places, when they come to Chelsea, even if it's 1 year they spend at Chelsea, there's this memories, there's this fondness, the fans, the connection. And for me, I think that's what Thiago Silva has with Chelsea. And having him at Chelsea back again will be very, very instrumental. We got win league next season. See, not be joke. At this point, if you take second, I go first.
So that now when you talk about winning the league, that means we should be redirecting to Xabi Alonso. I said something yesterday. He said something that he loves the project and he can't wait to kickstart. What are you expecting from Xabi Alonso next season? Beautiful football. At least 13 games unbeaten.
Not only beautiful football, though. You need to back it up with something. Not to play tiki-taka and at the end nothing comes out of it. That is my own. I've said it here.
So you are saying that from next season, whoever is coming there, as far as Xabi Alonso is there, we are going to be ruthless on him.
Of course, because already the way the coach is, I think he's a good coach, a good tactical coach. I think he can get the best out of some certain players at Chelsea. Who will sign and who will sell. But the ones that are going to stay at Chelsea, I think he will get the best out of them. And you know this season that's coming up, you have an experienced Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez if he stays, Cucurella if he stays, Joao Pedro, experienced players, sticking to the team. Then you're expecting to see more from people like Estevao, people like Jorel Hato, people like Achempong. We have experienced Kobe, we have experienced James already. And then the ones you add too. So with all of these things, won't you expect a lot from Xabi Alonso? Who would not expect a lot?
You mentioned Enzo Fernandez. Let me climb to that guy a little. The other day I talked about it. No, whenever we bring up Enzo, people think we have a personal issue with that guy. See, we don't full drag land before. If Enzo and Chelsea fail to come to a conclusion to his contract terms and definitely he wants to leave, do you think it's something that we should be bothering or stressing our head over if Enzo decides to leave Chelsea this summer?
Oh, I can't believe that I have to pause to answer that question because because 6 months ago
it's not pause.
I would have said just sell. But this is the truth. When you improve a lot as a player, people tend to change their mindset about you. And I mean, I've said it before now. I never hated Enzo. I just did not like the way he was. I was not satisfied with his input on the team. Because when you sign a player that there is an expectation from that player that you expect, you will buy him. You get what you expect from him. And if they give you that thing,
you feel bad.
You go feel bad and you go criticize him. And it's my work. Whether you like it or not. As long as I sit down for this table. It's my work to analyze, to criticize constructively. I have never said any bad word about Enzo. I've only criticized his play on the pitch. And you are very much aware that even when he made that statement about Chelsea, I defended him because I felt like, for me, he didn't do anything wrong. And now this season, he has done quite. Let me say, he has done well. Let me man invite Chelsea fast. I'm not saying he has done well, but not overly well. Some people we are complaining in the video when we did the best player of Chelsea and said Enzo deserved it more than Joao Pedro. Like, come on now, man. You are talking as if Enzo did not have some run up of bad games this season. Like, he has had. Just that the good things he did has covered up for him. But would I want Chelsea to sell him off? No. I think he will be very, very important and instrumental for next season. Like I said, there is more things to improve with him and much competition that is coming up. Look at Baku is coming. And I know Baku can be able to play the role of Enzo Fernandez if he's given that.
Do you know the sweetest part about this thing about Enzo now? Like you said, it's shocking to you. But like for me, if he still wants to leave, he can leave. I don't care. And also, if he should stay, he will gain. Let me tell you why Enzo will gain. He's going to be playing and working under one of the best central midfielder in the world of football. Do you know who is that? Xabi Alonso.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Go teach her things. Go show him things because like there's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's a lot for that boy to really improve. I just feel like yes, this season he improved in terms of his offensive abilities, but
when it comes to reading of games,
yes, the dictating the tempo. Sometimes we just see him out of it.
Out of it, exactly.
You know, we need that player. For a player like Enzo, where we say okay, we see him as leader for Chelsea and passionate. He need to the whole Chelsea game from 1 minute. Look at Declan Rice. Come on, man.
From the
Declan Rice, the whole Arsenal.
From 1 to 90.
Declan Rice go drift to wing, run back, enter the middle again.
No, Chelsea fan will tell you that he's not playing his position.
No, now we can't be talking about that now. That's another stress. You want to stress me? But like I said, I would like Enzo to stay.
Like I said, if the contract did not come to a good conclusion and a good offer comes for Enzo Fernandez, who am I to say no? They can sell. Then pushing for that, Chelsea are hopeful Estevao will be fit enough to return early in the preseason. That's a good one, and I've said it before. That's hurry when we want to go that World Cup was not necessary. It was not necessary. Just look at Neymar Jr. right now. We are hearing that injury seems to be looking serious, and they are sending message to Santos that the Brazilian national team is like telling them, okay, we can come out playing. Is this guy ready fit to play? Last single does good. I go this season.
So if he's not fit enough and Ancelotti has to replace him with somebody else, who do you think will be the person?
Definitely João Pedro.
If you are João Pedro, will you go?
They don't already toss me under the bus now, man. I'll just let it be. I'll just go just for my career.
Well, okay.
You understand? But anyhow, Estevao should be coming back during the preseason. I can't wait for this year. See. I
talked about Estevao last season and I told you guys something, Chelsea fans especially. I said, don't expect too much from him this season. And you see how everything played out.
But anyhow, he still show a little bit of character. He shows that if I'm given the opportunity, I will do more.
Now he's going to have the opportunities left for him. There's nobody that will be more disappointed than me next season if Estevao does not do well. I'll be very disappointed, bro.
Another disappointment that will come my eye is Kopama. If I don't see him get back to his form, I'll go lash him. Alright guys, I guess that'll be all for now, and do it to like, share and subscribe. I remind you, Humble Boy Pizzas.
And my name is Big Dave.